This absolute rig behind me is none other than the Nulon79 series, and the best thing about it, it could be yours. That's right. All you need to do is to jump onto the website at nulon79.com.au. Now that we've finished putting this canopy on, we've got some very special plans for the bar work of this vehicle, and just wait till you get a load of it. I'm here with Clayton from ATD Customs, and he's the mastermind behind this awesome bar work. Mate, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
So, Shauno, first step in building a bull bar is building a bumper.
Yep.
So with this one, we've gone wholly and solely for strength. We want durability and strength with our product. So we run a 4mm steel bumper instead of a 3mm, which is the normal. We've picked a lot of angles out of the 79 series, like the flares and all the tapers in this bumper have angles off that car. We've raised up our centre pipe just to cater for the new bonnets on the 79s, how they're higher in the centre. Even down to like our stainless steel number plate panel.
Yep.
We've extracted the angles out of the intercooler grill and transferred them down to the number plates.
There's so many little details in here that's why it looks nice, you know? But there's a lot of, I suppose, engineering behind that to get the strength and also make it look good at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. So the wings of the bull bar being the most vulnerable part, we've come up with a bracket to hold the steady light bars that's actually fully welded in and acts as a gusset as well. There's 11 metres of welding just in the bull bar itself. Most of that is in the bumper.
Yep.
But also running a fully boxed in post.
Yep.
We've got 2 metres of welding just to build the post. So this really is one of the strongest bars on the market.
If you do have that side impact, you don't want that bar wrapping around and then taking out half the front. This bar needs to protect your family when you're driving on those outback roads.
Correct.
So mate, if we look at those side rails, now they look like a work of art in their own, the twin rail. What's the purpose behind those?
Mainly durability and strength. Yeah, we want to have a side rail that's going to hold the bar in place. Also, it's not just a brush bar. You can really lean on the side rail and it will not go in towards the flare.
This is very unique bar work for one very unique 79. I think it just ties in so well and makes it look absolutely mint. While the vehicle looks almost done now with the bar work sitting on it, it looks really, really good. It's not quite finished just yet, mate. So I'm gonna grab the keys off you. I'm gonna take it over to BAW Automotive, and that's where we're gonna do the finishing touches to make this a truly unique 79 series. Well, what a massive week it's been down here at BAW Automotive. Now, Brent is the owner of BAW Automotive, and he's responsible, I suppose, for taking a lot of vehicles that are, I suppose, pretty standard and making them absolute touring machines ready for the outback. Now, Brent, why don't we go through, mate? You've done a lot of work here on this 79, and it really shows, a lot of finishing touches. What have you actually done to this vehicle to make it bushproof?
Yeah, mate, when the truck came to us, we obviously given the job to pretty much finish the whole thing off. So yeah, you've got the TJM winch up the front, which we remote mounted the control box for it. And we did a little bit of a setup on the interior of the vehicle to make that happen with the controller as well. The Super Center Dominator lights on the front of the bar there, the spotties, they worked obviously very, very well. We've obviously connected all the lighting in the bar work as well. Night Armor's hooked us up with the lighting on our roof rack, so we've got their dual row 40-inch up the top, and then 2 little side campers on the sides of the roof rack there, and plenty of light for when you're hitting the tracks at night. GME antenna with the UHF inside the cab. They've gone the new XRS-C. That thing is a hideaway unit, so you don't even have to look at it in the vehicle. You can literally have the handpiece on the dash, and that's all you need to see. We did have Paul and the guys from Fat Bars come in and do the Stano snorkel there. They're a brilliant looking piece of fabrication there, and those guys do really top-notch gear. Yep. So we're quite happy with that. Clear view power folds, the new power folds on the truck. So
they look good.
Push of a button, they fold in, and push of a button, they come back out again. So if you're in those tight squeezes,
yep.
Don't even have to get out of the truck, just makes life easy. We've also got a Direction Plus inline fuel filter and catch can as well under the hood. Comes in twin pack. That actual pack has the new water sensor in it, so that way if you obviously get any kind of waters or fluids in the system, it'll actually notify you in cab that that's happened and you need to change your filter out. Cruiser console, center console as well, so it's full length, gives you 2 cup holders and actually some space in there to put all your knickknacks, all your gear. And door pods, so we got rid of the old stereo, the old 4 inches in the door, in the dash, and threw some new speakers in.
We've gone no holes barred on this interior. We've even had a Kenwood head unit and stereo supplied by Automotive Superstore.
It does have a reverse camera at the back of the vehicle. That way we can definitely see out behind us when we're reversing this big bad boy up. We've got some nice leather seats. In Charge Automotive did all the stitching. The Nulon logo's in there, which makes it look really, really fresh. And thanks to the guys at Hurricane Fabrication with all our fully compliant rails to bolt the seats in and make it fully compliant.
That's been a massive upgrade in the interior. Those 79s are pretty notorious to come out with a very agricultural sort of inside, and this thing, mate, it looks like you're jumping into a supercar.
Mate, it just makes it finished, feel finished. So when you're getting into something that's of this calibre, you jump in the car and it feels as good inside as it does outside.
Yeah, very comfortable. And that's what you want on those big long drives when you're going up to Cape York or whatnot.
That's it, mate, yeah. Considering this thing has got the new GBM from J-Max as well, now with the vehicle's new 4-tonne towing capacity, we've thrown the Tow Pro Elite electronic brake controller on the vehicle. That way, if you're towing a van or a boat or anything behind it, it's going to be nice and safe when you're on the road. And then we've run a Boss Air in-cab controls for your airbags, which come in the J-Max kit.
Yep.
So we've pretty much adapted that to the kit as well.
You actually put the compressor down into one of those little toolboxes, so
hidden away in the back, and a tank up under the body, so you've got air on board to air up the tyres and everything that you need to do as well.
So from a touch of a switch inside the vehicle, you can actually do the airbags.
That's correct.
Get out of the vehicle.
Yep.
So when you pull up and you want to do your tyres up, you just put a hose straight in the back of it. Bang.
Makes life easy, mate.
Yeah.
Makes those things just a little bit nicer. Underneath, we did a diff breather kit from Boss Air as well. So it gets all those lines up high into the engine bay. So if you are doing any of those water crossings, you're not going to get any water into your diffs, your box or anything like that. We've also thrown in an off-road jack as well, and a little buggy whip feature, which is pretty cool on the rack. We got a Redarc 150 watt solar panel on the top of the rack, and that's keeping our second battery set up in the canopy healthy as when you're out on the trails.
Now remember, it was always our goal to build the ultimate 79 series, so I believe we've done exactly that. We've used a stack of really good quality parts, some really unique accessories, and basically we've modified every single component of this 79 to build one ultimate bush-proof weapon. I reckon there's only one thing left to do, mate, and that's to give me the keys and to go take it out in the bush and to use it what it was absolutely built for.
Sounds like a good idea, mate.
Now, one of the best things about this Land Cruiser is it could be yours. Now, entry to this competition is for free, but if you want to increase your chances, simply purchase any Nulon product and you'll get a bonus 20 entries into the competition. So get the gear you need to service your vehicle and you could be driving away in this. And it doesn't stop just there as well. You see, the more Nulon products you buy, the more entries you can add. How good is that? Next episode, you'll get to see this weapon of a 79 out on the tracks for a test drive. And let me tell you, this thing is an absolute animal. So for full details of the competition, plus terms and conditions, jump onto the Nulon website at nulon79.com.au.